has this baby, she will be damaged goods. That's how guys will see her. Her email continues. She says she had plans to go to London. How do you like this? Her friend had plans to go to London and get her master's degree. Now she'll be stuck in Ohio, working at her uncle's light factory the rest of her life. We're both educated, attractive girls, and she deserves better. She just can't fathom that her best friend is only trying to look out for her. Tom, pregnancy has made her insane. I wish I could lock her in a padded cell of a psychiatric ward and make her listen to your show for weeks to get a real education. If you read this on the air, I'm going to record it and play it to her with all the comments people will make when they call in so that they can see what her life is going to be like if she doesn't get an abortion. Signed, Jennifer. Jennifer, I just want to say I completely agree with you. Somebody who got pregnant at 22 as a result of a one-night stand should have an abortion. Get the master's degree. That doesn't mean don't ever have a baby or don't ever get married. Get the master's degree. Get the career going. Get your life in order. Have babies when you're ready. Don't be having babies now because you are going to live a life of poverty. You're going to be married to the Papa John's delivery guy. That's going to be your husband. You're going to hate it. Oh, I can do it on my own. I can make it on my own. Who needs a man? Yeah, well, watch when you find out how much it costs to raise a kid. Watch when you find out how much you have to pay for an apartment with a larger square footage so you can fit a nursery or a crib or whatever. When you find out the cost of feeding, clothing, educating, and insuring a child. We are talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars over the life of that kid. Much more money than you've ever seen in your entire life. Get the abortion, and you will step up your life dramatically. I'm not the guy, I'm not the one-night stand, so I don't have to pull a Hail Mary on you, darling. All I'm going to tell you is this. If you have that baby, every guy you try to date is going to see you as damaged goods. You're going to date guys of lesser education, lesser salaries, and if you got a master's degree, which it doesn't sound like you're going to bother to get now, you could probably end up making more than the loser you'll be forced to marry. If you insist on getting married. It's pathetic. So I do think the hormones are driving you crazy, and what you really should do is get that abortion. I mean, am I all that wrong? This is Sarah on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Leykis.
Yes.
I actually have a brief question that doesn't have anything to do with the segment that you just introduced.
Well, then why are you calling? Did you decide to change the format of the show here or something?
No, of course not, but I do have a question that I've been wanting to ask.
Well, if it isn't relevant to what we're talking about, you shouldn't be calling in.
Well, then your screener should not put me through.
Well, what exactly are you calling that? Let's find out what that is.
Okay. I listen to Leykis 101 all the time.
Right.
And agree with many of the things that you profess on your show.
Yeah.
However, in practice, they're sometimes sometimes hard to live by, to actually, like, go out and do the things that you say every guy and every single girl should do.
How do you know they're hard to do? I do them.
Well, and that's where I'm going. Has anybody ever been able to watch you all day to
actually yes, the answer is yes. Last Valentine's Day, I invited listeners to join me at Lola's Bar on Fairfax. It was the night of Valentine's Day, and right in front of a crowd. What? No. This was not sponsored by the radio station. There was no broadcast.
Okay.
There was nothing going on except I went with Dean, and the two of us hung out there. And in the course of the evening, I picked up 2 chicks. And people saw me there.
So you've never taken, for instance, a young gentleman under your wing and shown him the Leykis way, like from 6 o'clock in the morning when you get up until...
No, it's not necessary. I was at a bar. I picked up chicks. I did it my way. And anyone who's ever seen me with chicks, anyone who's ever seen me with chicks in public knows it must be working.
Where can we view you working this magic?
Well, Valentine's Day, I'll probably do it again.
Interesting.